Step 2, preparing to measure. The key to joining wood successfully is to use wood that's flat and straight and square. Let's have a look in a demonstration. When I push these two pieces of wood together at a right angle and one of the ends isn't square, there'll be a resulting gap. There's not enough surface area touching for the glue to work effectively, and two surfaces that don't meet together properly aren't strong. So the end of the wood, also called the end grain, needs to be square to get a good strong joint. Now when we buy wood at the wood yard, it's often the ends aren't good enough to use in joinery. So check yours for inaccuracies at each end and the end grain. What you're looking for is cracks, or it might be roughly sawn. Sometimes when they store wood at the wood yard, they write on it in black pen for identification purposes, and you won't want that showing on your project. Mine has a staple in it. However, turn your wood so that the end you're going to measure from is on your left, unless you're left-handed, in which case it'll be on your right. We're going to start from this end. Now, even though you might not have any defects, we still need to check that the end of the wood is square enough to use, and we'll do that using a tri-square. The wood can be lying flat, or it can, I'm actually going to show you on this short piece so it's easier to see. We're going to check two surfaces on the end grain. Now, using your tri-square, we're going to hold the handle or the stock, we're going to rest that against the face edge and slide it down. And the blade will touch the highest point. When the blade touches the highest point, don't relax your grip. Hold it there firmly and just check and see if there's any light peeping through. Ideally there would be no light, in which case it would be flat. Now if your piece of, we'd better check the other way. Now rest your stock on the face side of the wood. We're going to check in 3 places on the end grain. We're looking for any light. Now if your wood is flat, you'll be able to start your measurement right from the end of the wood. But if, like mine, it's a bit of a mess, don't worry, there's an easy solution. What you can do is measure in just 10 millimeters from the end, about the thickness of your finger. It doesn't really matter, but it needs to be a decent amount, and draw a line across. Now your measurement can start from that line. Once you have your line in place, then later on, when you have cut the pieces up, this bit will be shorter and much easier to handle. So it is then that you'll come back and cut this off to the line. So you're now ready to measure.